Greetings and salutations, it's your boy D.Boom. Coming with twin flames and union, reunion, and recognition as promised. Last cigarette, last reading, checking out soon. I'll finish this shit. At any rate, let's get the spread out. I'm just gonna smoke a square real quick. Get these energies popping. Get the spread busting. Let's see what we got. So once again, putting more clarity into these type of videos. So recognition, reunion, and union. Three different types of phases. In my book, first step you go through is reunion. You gotta recognize your fucking twin before you put any time, energy, and resources in trying to deal with this so-called twin. Reunion. Well, union is next. Union happens when you get past the recognition phase. It's like the honeymoon phase. You meet somebody, you feel them, y'all have fun. It's cool when y'all dating, but then when y'all come together, I don't know, move in with each other, I don't know, get married, you see who this person really fucking is. You see if you can deal with their ass or not. You see the shit you can put up with and the shit you can't put up with. If y'all can deal with that, y'all can move in and still harmonize, because that's all union is harmonizing. Boom, that's union. You can harmonize with this person. Eventually, breakups happen. You know what I mean? Eventually, two people fall out of touch. Eventually, things happen. Shit happens. People break up. Boom, you separate from your twin. You ain't been in separation from your twin yet. Oh, shit, you got some shit to learn. You ain't been through true separation yet. You still got shit to learn. Separation happens. It's part of the process. Union is part of the process. Separation is part of the process. Recognition is part of the process. Reunion is part of the process. All reunion is getting back reunited after there was a separation post-union. You know? So what these readings dictate is the energies you feel when you just met your twin. Shit that you're going through for people who just met their twin. Recognition. Shit that's going on with people who are unionized, who are together and trying to keep shit together. That energy pops up too in here. And people trying to get reunited with their twins. This information helps that too. All this shit is help. I told you, I don't do readings, nigga. I do messages, nigga. These are all messages, divine messages straight from God that's coming to you on how to help you with reunion, recognition, or union, recognition, or reunion. So that's how this shit go. The reason why I'm doing too much is because y'all don't watch this. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it because y'all don't watch it. It's just I do it. I do shit that y'all watch. You know what I'm saying? And I do need to do these more, and that's why I'm on it. Because since I haven't been doing these union, reunion, and recognition videos, my twin flame demo been out of whack. It's karma. I 301. This is my job to give you these messages. When I don't give you these messages, I get fucked up for them. I'm accountable too, just like y'all accountable for shit. I'm going through the same journey y'all going through. Just want to say that. Also, $25 readings. It's the last 24 hours. Get them in. I got 6 slots open. Still time left. If I was you, I'll take advantage. Like I say, it ain't your bread I want. I just want your time so I can give you this message. You dig what I'm saying? All right, let's get with it. Overall energy. Let's go for both of you. We got the 8 of Pentacles. This is a harvest. What's the harvest? Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, a house, a car, a job, 2 of Wands, purpose, 3 of Wands, union, 4 of Wands. Your divine masculine, he's in here too. Okay, this is the life that you want to create. You create your own life. Don't nobody create it but you. Feminine, masculine, FYI. Clarifying that is the Queen of fucking Pentacles, the Khalees card, the boss card. Bossy! Hey, you're going to have to boss up Pentacles on your Pentacles. This is a journey. Once again, if you're not creating the life that you want for yourself, okay, you're not going to create the life you want for your twin. If you ain't holding your own fort down, don't expect your twin to do this shit. Feminine, you're the leader. It's ideal for you to lead. Otherwise, you'll be waiting forever for shit. That's where the boss up card come in. You're going to have to boss the fuck up. This is bossing up on what you have. You have a harvest. Boss up on that shit. Masculine. Your feminines create a whole fucking harvest for you. It'd be fucking imperative to get into them. You just met your twin. Masculine. And you kind of overwhelmed by your feminine. You need to really read between the lines in that shit. Why do you feel the way that you feel for her? Why is she the one? Why does she feel at home? Why does she feel right and everybody else don't? That's all the shit you need to be thinking about. Really analyze your twin flame situation and really analyze your twin for you to get what you need to do what you need to do in this demo. Putting clarification in this overall energy, 7 of Wands, internal conflict. Like I said, it's hard enough to deal with this demo. You still got to deal with yourself, 7 of Wands. It's hard enough for you to get your divine masculine to see the light. You still got to deal with yourself. It's hard enough to get your divine feminine to see the light, divine masculine. You still got to deal with yourself. It's imperative that you deal with yourself while dealing with other things because that's how you boss up in life. Overall energy. Bottom line energy. 3 of Swords, going past the point of no return in the motherfucking world. Recognition. I told you that's just the beginning. Recognition phase for me, like I said, man, soon I seen my twin. The day I seen my twin, bro, I couldn't keep my eye off this dude. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got in my head early. Before we even had a full fucking conversation, I was in his shit. Before me and him had a full conversation, he was in my shit. We was getting pulled together. Okay? I personally took it upon myself to go past the point of no return with my twin with my divine masculine in the world. And how I did that was, let me pick another card because it might come out. 9 of Pentacles. This is positioning yourself in a position to win. This is being at the right place at the right time to bless somebody or get blessed. When you in recognition, all you is 9 of Pentacles. You in the right place at the right time in the motherfucking world to go past the point of no return mentally. Okay, when it comes to what you have entered in. Swords are directions. You're going in a direction. I told you, from the day I seen my twin, I was going towards a direction. I didn't know where I was going. But I know I was headed towards somewhere. And then I got past the point of no return. I basically dropping a bomb on my twin after 2 years of recognition. Like I say, when you in recognition, man, after 2 years, a year to 2 years, you need to come out the back. You need to let your divine masculine know the lingo. Hey, I'm a divine feminine. You're a divine masculine. This is a twin flame demo. We got shit to do. Yes, you're going to look stupid. Yes, you're going to look crazy. Just like me, it might cost you to be in your first true separation from basically going past the point of no return with this, which is basically going all in. Has to happen. Reunion. Your masculine wants to get with you. You want to get with your masculine, but ain't nothing happening. Feminine, you're going to have to lead. You're going to have to take a chance. You're going to have to take a risk. It might end up you being in separation. It might end up your twin not fucking with you. It might end up in so many other ways, but you got to do this shit. That's how this shit works. That's how this shit twerk. Please be aware of that. This is the world. Told you it's limited. It's 3D. It's hella karmics here. It's gonna be hard to get your fucking masculine to see the light in the world, but we live in the world, right? Okay then. Union. The only way your masculine is really gonna reunite with you or unite with you is when they see the shit is more than a regular demonstration. It's gotta be out of this world. Meaning you gotta be out of this world. Okay, you got to be on some God body shit to turn this into a God body situation. You got to be on your 3 of Wands to turn this shit into a purpose. 3 of Wands is purpose. You got to be on your purpose for this shit to have purpose. If you ain't on purpose, then this shit ain't gonna have no purpose. If this shit ain't gonna have no purpose, what the fuck make think your masculine? What's gonna make your masculine fuck with you? Like when me and my twin got in union the first time. A few factors had to happen for us to get together. Like I said, it was a few health issues on his end. And it's just a period in his life where he needed somebody to kind of hold him down, and I chose to do that. Then years later, I ended up in a situation where I needed somebody to hold me down. He held me down. I chose to lead from the beginning. It came with some consequences, but I thugged that shit out, and it got me in a better, a higher platform, a more evolved stance for my twin. And that's how shit has to be. Period. Coming to the situation feminine, you a little hurt. 9 of Wands. This is being overburdened with someone or something. Pentacle, Ace of Pentacles. This is a big ass manifestation. So it's like this twin flame demo, which is this Ace of Pentacles you are in attendance of. It's like Daniel here. Ron, that's my twin name. Ron here. It's like we both in attendance for one thing. You know, this shit is hard. I told you. Ain't no rest for the weary, man. Real people go through real things. Real niggas do what they want. Bitch niggas do what they can. The only reason why bitch niggas is doing what they can because these bitch niggas ain't doing what they want to do. You want to be in union, right? All right, well, you have to go past the point of no return for it. 3 of Swords, that's the pain card. Tupac pain card. I labeled this shit the Tupac pain card. It's painful going past the point of no return because you got to stick to your guns. It's like Lucy Liu card. You got to be 10 toes the fuck down on whatever you're doing. You can't renege on what you need to do. You know you coming out the bag is kind of going to scare your twin, but you don't need to be scared about scaring your twin. You need to just scare your twin so you can deal with that shit. So that part is done. Okay? It's a big-ass manifestation you have here. Yes, it hurts. But you got to thug that shit out, man. Put more smoke on thugging that shit out. 5 of Swords. You're going to have to go through this shit eventually. You delaying yourself not taking a chance. You delaying yourself not taking that risk. You delaying yourself not being on your purpose. You delaying yourself not leading. You damned if you do and you damned if you don't. Just make sure you do. What's your twin? Feminine. Masculine coming to the situation. He's distracted. Looking left, looking right, looking back when a nigga should be looking forward or looking up. Clarifying that as the Knight of Pentacles. Grooming. Your masculine has to be groomed. Told you. Even now, I'm at the point with my twin to where I'm just showing him glimpses of the life he can have through the life I'm living. I do what I want, when I want, how I want to do that shit. My twin in the same position as me. He ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't got nothing but time, energy, and resources, space, and opportunity to do anything he wants to do. All I'm doing is showing him he can live the life that I'm living, and he can do it more easier and effortless than I've been doing it. Because I'm going through the hard shit. It's like Jesus Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? Jesus went through all the hard shit, so you ain't got to go through that. This nigga already died for our sins. We ain't got to persecute ourselves or crucify ourselves to get back in cool with God. All we got to do is believe that Jesus is who he is. It's like offerings. That's what people don't realize about Jesus Christ, nigga. Before Jesus Christ, nigga, I'm telling you, niggas was burning offerings to get right with God. How did they burn offerings? My nigga, niggas sacrificed the shit that they needed. God don't want what you have, especially when you need it. Let me say that shit one more time. That's offerings. Sacrificing and shit. God don't need what you have, especially when you need it. Before Christ consciousness was on the earth prevalent, I'm telling you, niggas was sacrificing like I say an ox. I don't know, this like 16th, 15th, 17th century. People sacrificing shit. You got an ox. You need this ox to till your harvest. 8 of Pentacles. This is a harvest. You need your ox to till the harvest. What point is it gonna help for you to sacrifice your ox to appease God for it? Like God wants your ox blood. God don't need you to sacrifice shit. Obedience is better than sacrifice. All you gotta do is be on your shit. You dig what I'm saying? It's like before the Christ consciousness, I'm telling you, people went from sacrificing like oxes. You need this ox to till your garden. You sacrifice your ox to give it to God, thinking you appeasing God, when in reality you just cut your leg off, because now how the fuck you gonna till your garden? You just shot yourself in the foot. And like I say, since this is the world and niggas so karmic around this bitch, motherfuckers start sacrificing humans. Look at the Mayans, man. Karma. These niggas was advanced as a situation, as a civilization. These niggas was tapping into shit that nobody else in the world was tapping into. But how did they fuck themselves? Sacrificing humans. At no point should human bloodshed be even fucking verified for anything. So whoever they was worshiping, whoever they was appeasing by sacrificing these humans and shit, they thought they was tapping into some shit when in reality they was just cutting their feet off. That's how they destroyed their civilization. That's why they not around no more. Karma. That shit real. Whether on a civilization level, personal level, community level. It's like Chicago, bro. A whole generation of fatherless children out here. Why? Because back in the fucking 90s when women was on public aid and the man couldn't be in the house because you got public aid and there was a fucking man around, this nigga is more in the streets than he was in the house for the sake of some fucking benefits. So since dad ain't home, nigga, you raising kids by your motherfucking self. I am a product of this fatherless generation, my nigga. It's a lot of niggas in Chicago who heartless and got no love, no direction, no guidance, out here creating mayhem and madness because these niggas ain't had no structure. What's the point of having fucking hood security benefits? This is welfare, my nigga. Government cheese, food stamps. Is all that shit worth a man not being in the motherfucking house? Your whole family is broken and destroyed because of some fucking benefits, my nigga? This is the 90s, nigga. Here it is, 220s and shit. It's a whole generation of motherfucking men who ain't men. Say all that shit to say this. I can say, man, it's real out here for the real. Fake people got it easy because they don't know no better. Oh, they know better because they're adults. Only kids and babies aren't accountable of their own actions. Everybody is accountable for this shit. You know what I mean? So since your actions are being accounted for, you got to take risks. Can't play shit safe. Not this twin flame demo. Feminine, you regards to yourself right now, you got the fear card. Knight of Swords. Fear, mental fear, or making a decision without crossing your T's and dotting your I's mentally. You ain't going in the right direction if you're scared of what direction you need to go. Clarifying this Knight of Swords is the Queen of Cups. That's the excellent card. Psychic card. What's a psychic? Trusting your own intuition. This is also ghosting. This is where your power lies. You powerful. You're a fucking psychic. Feminine. This is you in regards to yourself. You're a fucking psychic. You're a divine fucking feminine. You should have no fear in your fucking heart. I don't give a fuck if it's heights. I don't give a fuck if it's swimming. I don't give a fuck if it's a hood that you stay away from because you're so scared of it. You shouldn't be scared of shit. Fear should not lie anywhere within you. Because if fear lies within you, that fear gonna turn into something else. What you think about, you bring about. You fear and shit mentally. Eventually, what you fear mentally is gonna happen in a pinnacle wise. The shit is gonna turn from a sword to a motherfucking pinnacle. So, since you got powers, since you are a motherfucking psychic, it's your job for you to tame and handle this shit right here. Anything you scared of, face that shit full front. You run towards the shit you scared of. You don't run away from shit. It's like a fucking dog. You scared of dogs, dog barking at you all ferociously, and it's like you call that dog a bitch and run towards the dog runs away. The only thing you need to fear is fear itself. Why should you fear itself? Because it's something that don't even need to be in you. You shouldn't fear shit. Anything that you're scared of, face your fear. You got enough power to face it. Please do that. Clarifying it is Six of Wands. These are celebrations. These is victories over your fear, and these is W's. When you face your fear, you're going to win because, like I say, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The only motherfucker you need to be fearing out here is God. That's the nigga you need to be worried about. And even when you're fearing God, it's a healthy fear. If you got any fear in your motherfucking life, it better be a healthy fear. Like the fear you got for your mom beating your ass when you know you fucked up out here, or God getting your shit when you know you ain't doing what you need to do for him or her, because God could be a he or a she, you know I'll be rocking. Masculine in regards to you, Four of Wands. In regards to you, in this reading, your masculine is trying to get home to you. How does he get to you? Fulfilling his role. His role is right here, Two of Wands. Four of Wands plus Two of Wands, what's that? That's the Six of motherfucking Wands that's above this. It's like your masculine want to come home, and he's finally figured out the only way he can come home is by fulfilling his role. But if you ain't talked to him about what his role is, how the fuck he gonna know what this is? If you ain't told him what home was or what union is, or at least put it out in the open for him to comprehend and understand, he's not gonna know what this shit is. It's your job. It's a 3 of Wand, number one. That's the card between both of these. It's your job to do something outside yourself to bless other people while blessing yourself, twin included. Since your masculine ain't 3 of Wand, it ain't his job to 3 of Wand. It's your job. He just has to 2 of Wand. You're 3 of Wand. But if you ain't 3 of Wand, he can't enter. Because how he gonna get home if he don't know how to get there? You know how to get home. You gotta let him know. Make sure you do that. Put the final smoke. Get the devil card. Okay. This is trying to attach yourself to some shit that you can't attach to. This is being chained to something. So right now, it's like, this is the energy of like your divine masculine basically handcuffing himself to you so he can follow you home, or put a tracking device on your car so he can know where you stay at. You know what I'm saying? He's using some kind of fucked up tactics to try to get home because that's all he knows. This is also Agent Smith, like I said. This is like whoever Agent Smith is in your divine masculine's life trying to tell your masculine that you don't have what it takes to get home. It's like, you know, I don't even want to confuse y'all with that shit. Look, masculine in regards to you, we got union. Reunion or recognition right here with the 4 of Wands. He's got to play his role in order for him to have this. It's like you told him what his role was. He's trying to do it. And he's looking to you to see if he's in the clear enough to at least be on your level. Devil. I tell you, biggest devil, the biggest trick devils ever pull is convincing you ain't as powerful as he is. Human beings, we way more powerful than this devil. You know what I'm saying? Way more powerful than this devil here. And like I say, the devil is just past actions. This is something from the past that's coming up into your present, making you thinking that shit gonna happen the same way. When it's not, you know what I'm saying? You gotta grow, you gotta evolve, but you gotta show your master. Here he is at the 2 of Wands, trying to get to the 4 of Wands. All that's missing is the 3 of Wands, feminine. And if you ain't 3 of Wands and feminine, how the fuck you gonna expect him to get there? He's trying to get home. You gotta have the 3 of Wands set for him to follow you home. It's like there's no way home. He's trying to find a way home and there's no way home. And it's like the devil's telling him that she didn't prepare for you. When you 8 of Wands in this overall energy, prepared a place for your masculine. The devil is telling your masculine that you ain't prepared a place for him, that you ain't thinking about him, that you don't even matter in his life and shit like that when you do. That's his devils, his D-evils he's dealing with, fucking himself out of trying to get to Zion right now. But once again, he's got to deal with his shit just like you got to deal with your shit. That's why I say the best thing you can do is be a leader and lead so he can follow in the same manner. But if you ain't leading, don't expect him to go anywhere. Masculine role. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine, we got the dark night of the soul. This is just going without something that you couldn't live without. This is also being isolated physically. This could be you too far away from your twin. And your masculine is using that as an excuse. She ain't even here no more. She ain't even close. Like, why should I hold her down if she ain't even here? She left because she didn't want to be with me. So why should I reach out to her? She's clearly living her life like it's golden. That's not what it is. Like I said, if you're communicating 8 of Wands with your twin, letting your twin know what it is, what it ain't, and what it's going to be, how you feeling, what they need to do, what your role is, what their role is, why y'all met, why this is divine, why this is worth being into, it'll help. Communication is going to help. Like I said, you're going to have to come out the bag eventually. You got to communicate. You're going to have to communicate to your masculine what this is. You have to communicate to your masculine that you want them home. You got to communicate to your masculine that you love them and you want them right where you are. Like I said, I do the same shit. I've been sending out 8 of Wands a lot to my twin. I've been sending my twin just messages of, like I say, my life, little shit that I'm going through. When I go through good highlights, I record that shit and I send it to him. Like, we going through this shit together. I'm just letting him know what life could be like in hopes that he want to get like me with it. Masculine in regards to himself right now, he's getting Godsmacked, King of Swords, about King of Cupping out here. Gotta pick another card because there's too many ways I can go with that. Divine Masculine's getting Godsmacked for King of Cupping. King of Cups, what's that? That's showing tough love or discernment. It's the highest level you can be. Like I say, it's just loving someone but not really showing it. Because it ain't really your job to show somebody you love them. They supposed to know you love them from the actions that you do. But in this case, like I say, Divine Masculine, you've been a little cold-blooded when it comes to your twin. Downplaying her, treating her like she crazy. Like I say, you 8 of Wands, you communicated with your Divine Masculine what this is. You know, you a divine, I'm a divine, we're twins, all that shit. And it's like he shows you tough love. Or, in fact, he tries to end a situation with you permanently. That's true separation. Trying to permanently end something that you can only temporarily end. Because this twin flame situation does not end. You could try to permanently end this shit, but it's not going to happen. This is some shit ordained and blessed by God. Only God cuts the connection. Only God cuts the connection. Masculine, you can show tough love and try to cut connection, but if it ain't part of God's plan, it's not going to happen. This is all shit he's learning about. Like I said, it's like my master and me. I wore his ass the fuck down. When we was like in union and shit, like it's only because he had to bow down. Like, nigga, this shit is different. I've never went through this shit before. He told me a few times, I don't know why the fuck I can't shake your ass. I'll be trying to get rid of your ass, but I always let you in. What's up with that? I'm like, nigga, it's a divine situation, man. It's the shit that I'll be telling you about. This shit bigger than us. Way bigger than us. You're just gonna have to submit to this shit. You gotta submit. Like, you gotta submit to this shit. You gotta go in the direction that y'all going. You and your twin met for a reason. You and your twin met for a purpose. Yeah, your masculine can sit and try to figure this shit out, but feminine, you gotta be leading. Meaning you gotta figure this shit out. Meaning you gotta be on your shit. Meaning you gotta bridge this gap. Because if you don't bridge this gap, then this gap's still gonna be here. I told you, you might end up in separation coming out the bag with your motherfucking masculine, but that's just a risk you're gonna have to take. You might end up in true separation trying to do what's best to get in fucking union. That's just how the chips come, man. Gotta play your hand. And be all in with it. And be ready to deal with everything that comes with it. Moving on to the future, feminine. You got the 2 of Pentacles here. Just you and another person in the same space. Or this is you leading and your masculine following you. 7 of Pentacles, this is you moving around while your masculine is following you. 2 of Pentacles plus 7 of Pentacles, that's 9 of Pentacles. That's the bottom line. Being right where you need to be to get blessed or bless somebody. Or being just basically right where you need to be physically to kind of encounter the experience or the journey or the lesson that you need to learn next. Feminine, keep your masculine close. But also know that you got to move around. Like I said, 7 of Pentacles is like, it's like you got money, but you acting like you ain't got money so you can keep your money. You try to get to the 8 of Pentacles, which is the overall energy. When you 7 of Pentacles and you doing what you got to do to get here. You protecting your interests. But like I say, your masculine is watching you. So how you moving around, 7 of Pentacles is moving the fuck around. It's how you move around that's going to dictate how your masculine move around. If you don't move around, your masculine ain't going to move around. It's monkey see, monkey do. Wherever you go, he goes. It's like your children. You always got to be on your P's and Q's and cares because your children is always watching you. You don't want no bad habits to rub off on your kids, especially on some shit you doing. So it'll help to be mindful and know that it's people watching you and that it's monkey see, monkey do, and you need to be on your best behavior so they can be on theirs. Masculine going to the future. You got dreams come true. 9 of Cups, wishes granted. Dreams come true, being clarified by the King of Pentacles. That's manning the fuck up. It's a dream or a wish that your divine masculine wants to happen, but he knows he's gonna have to man up in order for that shit to happen. Putting more smoke on that. 6 of Cups, we got the sauce. It's like your divine masculine wants the sauce maker. That's you, feminine. But he knows he's gonna have to work to get to you. He's gonna have to man up somehow, okay, in order to attain you in the manner that he wants to attain you. But this is also a warning. And what the warning is he needs to be a man, okay, to make these dreams come true with you. Tells you gotta look at your twin like a son. You're basically raising a son into a man. As a mother, you want to raise a man. You don't want to raise no grown ass kid, because this grown ass kid just finna go around and hurt other women like you. You need to make a man out your son so he can be a man to the women like you. You know what I'm saying? It's your product. You mommy, your one flame is your son. Make sure you son this nigga. Make sure you groom this nigga. Make sure you guide him in the ways that he needs to be guided. I mean, he's a man. He's a grown-ass man. He ain't no kid, but you need to treat him like a kid in this situation because he has to learn, just like kids got to learn. Every young man, every boy should grow up to be a man. And if a boy ain't growing up to be a man, then it's the parents' fault that that boy ain't no man. Or it's that boy's fault if he is advanced and know what he needs to be doing and still ain't doing that shit. It's monkey see, monkey do. You're going to have to sacrifice. Well, not sacrifice. Just be obedient. Because obedience is better than sacrifice. You're going to have to do what you got to do on your end for things to kind of work on your end, feminine. And what does the Divine Master want to tell you in the 4th and 5th dimension? 3 of Wands. This is all he needs to get home. He's waiting to get home. It's like he's waiting on you to get on your 3rd wand. If you ain't on your purpose yet, feminine, please get on it. Soon you get on your 3 of Wands, soon you get on your purpose, your Divine Master can get on his. This could be, I don't know, the ladder that you created for him to get out the crab bucket. But it's like maybe you was mad because he didn't come with you the first time, and it's like you burned your bridge. So nobody can get out, him included. Or you pulled the ladder out because you got tired of, I don't know, trying to show your master in the way. Fuck that. You gotta leave your ladder in. Of course other people gonna use this ladder to get out. And it might end up right near you. But like I said, if it ain't your twin, you ain't got to deal with that person. It's the way out. You gotta show your master the way out. That's all he wants to know. Show me the way out so I can get home. Step after that. Put more smoke on that 10 of Pentacles. Show me the way out so I can fucking become one with you. So me and you can get on one accord. Told you, feminine, this is your job. Do that shit. You have a job to do, make sure you on it. Because you got situations like this to where your masculine is kind of looking forward for you to be on your job so he can get on his. Feminine, what you trying to say in the 4th and 5th dimension, 7 of Cups. You telling your masculine to dig deep. Like, if you want to get on this 3rd wand, you're going to have to dig deep. This shit I tell my twin all the time. I'm like, nigga, you're going to have to understand what we have so we can fucking move past this shit we on with this whole, you trying to figure out how I'm coming or what I'm about and all that shit. Like, you know what I'm about. You know how I'm coming. It's always been the same shit. There's no confusion here. You know what I mean? You should know what it is by now. You know what I mean? That's why I'm just showing my master now. I'm just doing shit and showing him what he can do. That's the videos I sent. Yo, I'm on this shit. Told you catch on. Every video I sent, I'll be like, nigga, catch on. Catch up, nigga. Good shit popping over here, nigga. You can have this shit too. Clarifying this digging deep shit is the Queen of Swords. It's being 10 toes the fuck down on a mental decision. Okay? You need to be 10 toes the fuck down on, like I said, showing your master in the way. You can't try with him and then give up. And then try again another time. No, you got to keep this momentum, man. You got to wear your fucking masculine down. Okay? Got to wear that shit down, man. It's like licking a jawbreaker. Like one of them big stupid ass jawbreakers that you used to lick to your tongue bleed and shit. It's like you got to wear that shit down, nigga. You got to get into that shit. You know what I mean? You can't just go straight in trying to trying to destroy the jawbreaker, you're going to fuck yourself up. It's the right way to do shit. You got to do shit the right way. But the universe will let y'all know. Final message. Ace of Wands. Somebody has to take the first step. Feminine, that's you. Somebody has the awareness. Somebody's the aware one. Just you, feminine. You're going to have to give this wand to your masculine. I told you, your masculine's at the 2 of Wands already. So when you start 3 of Wanding, he can get on that path. Once he gets on that path, he's just one step away from union with you. Or one step away. Y'all just one step away from reunion. One step away from union. You know what I'm saying? It's imperative, feminine, that you give the masculine the awareness that he needs to get on this path with you. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned.